Hi everybody, welcome back to this week's YouTube channel. So this week I thought it would be nice if we drew pictures of our community and where we're from, what we have around us. So I thought it would be nice to do some buildings. So I'm going to draw my house where I live, and I'm going to have some of the garden that is around my house as well. So I'm going to start. So first of all, we have the 6 basic shapes that we always think about. So I have my rectangle, my square, triangle, wiggly shape, circle, and an oval. So to draw my house, first of all, I'm going to draw a very large rectangle shape like that. Okay, and my house has a big roof on like that, and I'm going to draw the slates that are on my house, and I'm going to turn those into lots and lots of little rectangles. And when you're drawing slates, you can see how you draw a little line going down and you move across as you go. Okay, so on the front of my house, I have 2 windows up high, and I'm going to draw them, and there's little shapes like this on them where there's rectangles, and they have 2 skinny rectangles with 2 little opening bits up the top like that. The door is here on my house, and that is a big rectangle, and I have a little doorstep at the front, and then I also have a little window here, and the window is the same as these as well. Okay, at the front of my house, there's my driveway, and then I have my garden. So there's a little wall along here on each side, and there's a bush, and I have all flowers in the front of my house. Okay, I'm going to decorate all around with flowers. Okay, there's the door handle there, and beside my house there are trees, so I'm going to draw the trees, and I'm drawing a big Y shape like that, and then I'm going to draw a irregular shape like that. Okay, and I also have a chimney on my house too. Okay, so there you can see the drawing of my house, and I'm going to use some oil pastel now to colour, I guess, my house in. So I'm going to start off, and if I want the sun peeping in, I'm going to draw the sun in like this, and then maybe I could use some orange to go around as well to make the kind of the shine from the sun, and then I can use maybe the yellow to go over it again to kind of mix it a little bit, so I'm getting some shades in, and you can see how that looks now. It's kind of making the sun look like it's glowing. I'm going to use blue pastel to draw some cloud shapes behind everything, and then with this really bright blue I'm going to shade in the whole sky. If you wanted, maybe if your fire is on, you could maybe have some smoke coming out of your chimney even, but you don't have to because it's summertime really and you wouldn't really have the fire on. So I'm getting all of my sky all drawn in with my pastel. Like like so. So there's my sky. And then maybe with my green pastel here, I'm going to do my trees. If you wanted, you could maybe draw some of the shops that are in your community as well. You could do your street. You could have your car in the driveway. You could have a bus stop outside your house. There's so many things you could add in. Okay, now my house is actually made from brick. So I'm going to get some brick colors. So I've got these kind of browny, kind of orangey shades. And I'm going to draw in the brick colors. So I'm going to put a base color of this brown down first. And I'm going to put that in very lightly. All over. Like so. And then with these other shades, I'm going to draw the bricks in. So I'm going to draw in the brick effect. And I'm getting different shades of oranges because my house is like a red brick effect. I might even get some red and some darker browns as well, so that you can kind of see different shadows and different colors, because the brick would be all different. No two bricks would be the same sort of shade. And you can see how I'm mixing in the little bits of brown brick. To get the textures of the bricks all over. Okay, I think that looks kind of good now. Then I'm going to get some more, maybe some light blue and some white. And I'm going to mix them together for the windows. So the windows have the reflection on them from the sun. So I'm kind of doing them this sort of a light shade, and I'm mixing the white and the blue together. And then because I've done that, I've gone over my outline, so I'll need to re-outline again. Okay, so you can see now my windows are coming up stronger. Okay, and then for my roof, I'm going to choose some grey, and I'm going to shade in the grey all over for my slates, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to use the black then again to draw the edges. And I'm going to create some other shades by using different shades of grey. Like I've got dark greys and I've got light greys. So I'm going to use this light grey to kind of mix a little bit of the lighter shades in as well. Like so. Okay, I think that looks quite good. And the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to do my bushes that I have. So I'm going to draw those in next. And I'm going to scribble some dark green. So there's different shades on my trees. And I'm going to get some brown now for my bark on my trees. If you wanted, you could have little birds nesting. You could have your shed behind even. Okay, and then for my flowers, I'm going to get some different shades for my flowers too. So they're next, so I'm going to do yellow on the inside of all the flowers. Okay, and then for my wall, I'm going to do the stones. So I have a stone wall here. So I'm going to shade that in all with grey. And then my step is also stone. And then I'm going to use some black and some dark grey to draw the stones in. So okay. And I'm going to go over those with nice and black for some shading. Like that. Okay. And I'm going to do. Okay, so here's my finished piece, and you can see on it, I've continued down on my wall and on my grass here at the side. And what I've done here for the tower on the front of my house is I've actually mixed some black and some grey pastels together. So you can see how when you mix them on their side, they rub together and they blend so nicely. Like this. Okay, so you can just build and layer and use the different shades to mix them all together on your page to create extra shading and tones. So I hope to see you guys next week. Thanks a million. Take care. Bye.